Now, the last speaker who I'd like to introduce to you, who stands between you and your lunch, is Sérgio Almeida, who many of you will know is a past district governor from Portugal. And Sérgio is going to be looking at the topic of societal and environmental change and what role there is in that for Rotary. Sérgio, I call you to the stage.
Buongiorno. Buongiorno Venezia. Per favore, la musica. Maestro. Volare. Oh. Cantare. Oh. Grazie. Good morning, everyone. I know I'm between you and your lunch, so I'll be quick. I promised John only 1.5 hours. He said you have more time. It's a great honor to be here with you, dear President Sheikh Almeida, with Rashi, with our friends from around Europe, and it's always a pleasure to see you in person after these two crazy years. I always said that I'm a COVID governor because we have a lot of work on Zoom, and now I'm also expert in Zoom. So if you need some advices, I can give you. I want to greet also the convener, Eduardo Samartin, my friend, Roger Lors, and of course, my dear friend, John Di Giorgio, who is really a strength from the nature. I know where he keeps his secrets, next to him with Monique. Yeah. I also want to give this message to the fathers here. Because in Portugal, and I think here also in Italy, es la giornata del papà, in España, el día del papá, Portugal, Father's Day. I have called my father. And he's very happy. He's in a village nearby Oporto in Portugal. And I also was thinking about the Ukrainian fathers, the Ukrainian mothers, the Ukrainian children. And I'm very proud to be Rotarian right now because I listened to the words of President Shekhar at the beginning, and I really believe this is the moment to be Rotarian. This is the moment that we are more relevant than ever because it's right now that the world needs us. So I will need you. It says here I have 45 minutes, in this laptop. John is getting nervous because he doesn't know if I'm joking, if I'm serious. No, I'm joking. I'm going to be quick. But I need your help. Can you help me? Yes? In Italian, yes is? Sì. Grazie. So I kindly ask you if you can get up, please, to help me. It's just to move a little bit, okay? We Rotarians like action. Thank you, thank you. We need to move our bodies. We are going to eat something. Yeah, like President is doing, like this. It's a good to stretch your shoulders and your arms, and then I can have my button like this after lunch. No, because it will be open. So we had a lot about partnership, teamwork, together. These are words for us. We have them in our hearts, you know. Each Rotarian in the world knows what it means to be together, to work together. So let us make a little dynamic. I already do this in the Institute of Prague. I know some of you were there, but I didn't resist because I think now we need that final energy to go to lunch, okay? So let's experience the difference between individual work and teamwork. Can we do it? Yes. Yes, Italy. Sì, grazie. One hand, please. Like this, left or right hand, it doesn't matter. Can I please ask you to put your hand like this? Yeah? Okay. So with one finger, let's experience the impact of the individual work. Do it like me. Do this. I know this not look so well, but in the end you will understand, okay? Trust me. Not good impact. John, this is not having impact, no? So let's work together, two of us. 3, 4, as a team. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Now, I have your attention. I will share some notes, and we have been listening to extraordinary things this morning. So the idea is just to brought some other organizations and ideas that are also being spread around the world. We talked about change and this high-tech and human touch balance or unbalance, because right now we are very focused also in the technology, and really this digital world is taking us forward. So these images are part of our world. As all the speakers said, we are changing a lot of things, a lot of quickly things in this moment. This is part of our world too. Some of us, I don't know if it happens with any one of you. This happens to our dogs, our cats. They came into our computers, images, family and work together. So Japan has created this idea about Society 5.0. We are talking about Industry 4.0, but now we must move forward to Society 5.0. And this is putting the human and the person, as you see, in the center of everything. Technology must be here to help us. Technology must drive us to the next stage. So the idea of this concept is also to make us think about it. How can we use technology to help in a happier life, to help to save the planet too? So moving forward, we have this societal and environmental change. It's an historic transformation in how people work, why they work, and where they work. We feel that in our daily life. Our work has changed. The school of our kids also changed. Everything is completely in a love of changes. LinkedIn has created this survey about the Great Reshuffle. So they are focused in understanding how people now are so actively acquiring new skills and pursuing new ventures. Employers are reinventing business models and creating new markets. So the Great Reshuffle is here to stay. The World Economic Forum also calls the Great Reset. It's great, and it's changing, and sometimes this brings us pain in the way we do things, because we have to change the way we do things. The Global Green Skills Report is also very interesting. It was created by LinkedIn and shows us that green skills are those that enable the environment sustainability of economy activities, and green jobs are those that cannot be performed without extensive knowledge of green skills. And one of the things they also have to show us is that the share of green talent had increased from 90.6% in 2015 to 13.3% in 2021. And this is a growth rate of 38.5%. So the Green Deal, as we are talking today, is not only about being catchy or marketing issue. We understood with the pandemic that nature and people and humans must be together, because we cannot move forward if we don't respect our planet. Also, it's interesting to see that in the United States, the renewables and environment jobs that increased by 237% in contrast to the 90% of oil and gas jobs. Here you can see also that hiring of green talent is accelerating faster than overall hiring. You can find it on Google if you put it, the Global Green Skills Report by LinkedIn. You can find a lot of information. So this is not only by showing something beautiful to be green. This is about purpose, and it's about taking care of our planet, of ourselves. And that brings us to the new economy. There's a new economy going on out there. We are changing things. We are thinking about connecting all of this at the same level. Rotary is also doing a lot of work. I was with my friend Jesus Maria Martello, is over there, and he presented me with this project, Bosques Rotarios. He wants to plant 47 million trees. And he was explaining to me how trees connect in the roots. And we are talking about energy, and we are talking about how are we so connected. And before the pandemic, this was only words. But when we saw our friends dying, our family, our DGA in my district was dead by COVID. This happened to us, and this shows us that we need to work together, like the trees of Jesus Maria, to take this world forward. And you know, the new generations, those we want to attract to us, they really enjoy this Green Deal. The new generations, when we talk about this, they want to join Rotary too, because they really want to make the difference in the world. They want to have a cause. They want to have a purpose, because they know this will not long last. I was created in the fields, in a mountain, and when I was young, I thought that was the world. I don't understand why trash could not be on the ground. And then I started to learn in home and school. But now, this generation knows, we know that we must take care of it. So, these gentlemen also know, and they are taking this platform for shaping the future of the new economy. Balance people, planet, prosperity, institutions, and recognize their interlinkage and trade-offs. This is what they call them the new economy. So, you know, we have been talking about economy only by GDP. Prosperity has been a long way of travel to get in here. But if you start to reflect and think about it, we understand that we cannot be only focused in the GDP, in financial resilience. There's a lot of more things happening. Sometimes we don't have the word to explain, but we know that it exists. No? So this study and this dashboard with the International Business Council, they are partners with the World Economic Forum, wants to balance these four bases to the dashboard. Prosperity, planet, the natural resilience, people, of course. Everybody was saying today and tomorrow and in this morning that we need to be in the center of it. The human capital and social resilience, and of course the institutions. So if a country doesn't respect these four bases, how can we move forward? Money is a consequence. Success is a consequence. It's not our drive. Because I work with mentorship with young entrepreneurs, and sometimes I ask them, what do you want with your project? I want to win money. And I start to clap and smile and say, okay, so you are the only one. Wow. And then they start to think about, no, everybody who have a business would like to win money. But money is a consequence. In our days, we must really embrace this purpose, planet, people, institutions, righteousness, the families around us. So this is also what the World Economic Forum is talking about. So what role for Rotary? It's amazing that after all these years, after more than 1 century, Rotary is more relevant than ever. It's amazing that we have our homes on the ground. It's amazing, in Portugal, I make part of the Executive Commission of the Refugees National Platform. And they don't know well Rotary, but with the refugees from Ukraine. They call me, say, Sérgio, you are one of us in the platform, so you are also from Rotary. Can you help us? And you know, Portugal is in the Atlantic, so far away. But we did it, we be able to get in all the stops that the buses are making, hotels, support from homes, everything with a call to the clubs. This is amazing. Trust is our coin. We solve things with a phone call. And the mayor was, wow, yes, yeah, this is Rotary. Oh, Rotary is not dinners and everything. No, no. Of course we like dinner, but we serve to change lives. And when we serve to change their lives, we are also changing our lives. So the role for Rotary, I think we keep the same track, but we must change the way we do things. We must change or develop if you want. If you are afraid of change, we use develop. Okay? And pandemic, explain, yes, you must develop and change. So, when you look at this, is there any organization who can connect these 4 points? Let's think about it, if we know any organization that can connect these 4 points. I know, or the World Economic Forum is, oh, I know one. It's Rotary. Yeah. Yeah, you can clap to Rotary, to you. Wow. Wow. We have a new area of focus. We want to the world to be with more prosperity. We focus on people. Imagine my father was president of my club. I'm his godfather. But he was not so good in public speaking. He was very nervous. But when he became president, he developed his leadership skills because he needed to talk, he needed to connect, he needed to manage conflicts inside the club. So he developed himself as a human being, as a professional too. And of course, institutions. So we are the key to this new economy. We are the key to the new world. But the most important, that is, we were also the key in the past. After the Second World War, with the United Nations, with all the work we have done. So, why is Rotary important too in this generation? This is another survey from the World Economic Forum that explains that millennials, for them, the second main cause is the sense of purpose and the impact in society. After, of course, money. Money is important. It's a tool, you know. We need money to do things, to help others, to travel, to go to Venice, to go to Murano, and to do whatever we want. But look, these young fellows are looking for sense of purpose. They want to impact on society. So can you tell me where can we find an organization that helps us to have this sense of purpose and to have impact on society? On Rotary. Yes, on Rotary. We can give them. This is one of our roles. If you show them, they can join us to change the world. They can join us to change the life of other people. They can join us also to change their lives. And what about women? Empowering girls. You know, empowering women to participate equally in the global economy could add $28 trillion in the GDP growth by 2025. Yes, empowering girls, empowering women, give them opportunity, can give a lot of help, can help us a lot on this. And Rotary is doing it this year. So, how can we do it? How can we do it? We have the key in our values. Values are like the GPS to our behavior. Values help us in our credibility, to generate confidence. You know, when I was governor, the most important thing I felt was trust by people. They trust us. When I go to the clubs, they trust, they make party, and you know, Portuguese and party, already connected. Of course, in COVID, was in the end of the year, all the year in Zoom, and then I have like 2 or 3 months to go them, but I visit them with small groups, but I go them, and they were happy. And when we visit institutions, they were very grateful to Rotary. Not to me, but to the clubs. They understand what we are doing. And this is because we are fellows, we are a common purpose. More than friends, fellowship is common purpose. We come together to change the world. So integrity is so important in our days. It's so important. My grandfather do business shaking his hand. I learned like this, shaking my hand, business done. So trust is important. Diversity, of course. Diversity, we don't have to explain diversity in our days. Of course, leadership, not only leading others, but leading yourself in our lives. You know, in the Constitution of the United States says that we have the right to search for happiness. We have the right to be happy. Leading your life is leading to the happiness. If you are happy, you can achieve success. If you are leading for success, I don't know if I'm going to be happy. And of course, service above self. This is our brand. This is why we are here. This is why I believe that we are going really to help the world moving forward in these crazy moments we live in. So just to finish, John, I'm your friend. And I know we are going to have fun out there. You know, fun should be also on Rotary all the time. Just to finish, why? Why are we here? Why? As Martin Luther King said, we had a vision, we have a dream. We dream that together, and I put it together, not by myself, we see a world where people unite and take action to create lasting change across the globe, in our communities and in ourselves. As we know, and we know because we are people of action, and as Mother Teresa has said once, keep doing ordinary things with extraordinary love. Thank you, my friends. Grazie a Venezia. Grazie.